Our other top story tonight, a community is in shock after 2 children were killed, 17 people wounded in a school shooting this morning in Minneapolis. The shooter is dead after taking his own life.
The 2 children dead are just 8 and 10 years old. The shooter opened fire at a Catholic school during a morning mass.
Now let's take a quick look at a map to show where that shooting took place in Minnesota. It's in an area known as South Minneapolis, not far from the Twin Cities International Airport.
WMTV's Shana Najawan breaks down how this tragedy is hitting close to home for communities of faith here in Wisconsin.
School should be a place where people go to learn and they feel safe and comfortable.
That wasn't the case Wednesday at Annunciation Catholic Church and School in Minneapolis.
It's seeing the opposite of that today was just absolutely tragic.
That grief is being felt across Wisconsin.
And this brings us all back up, and it can be a blip that is challenging for people's healing who were impacted specifically by the shooting here in Wisconsin in December.
At Abundant Life Christian School, still healing after a student opened fire in December, leaders say the pain feels personal. In a statement to WMTV 15 News, leaders said, quote, "As a school that has experienced tragedy firsthand, we understand what they are going through and the challenges of the road ahead. Our Challenger family holds the Annunciation and Minneapolis community in prayer, offers our support, and stands in solidarity with them at this difficult time." End quote.
When somebody decides to conduct a school shooting, they do lots of research and planning and preparation.
Wisconsin's Office of School Safety says the focus is prevention, spotting red flags early and sharing information quickly.
Oftentimes, the shooter is somebody from the inside, somebody with unique knowledge of that school or has attended that school. And we need to make sure that we identify if they're showing behaviors of concern.
The Diocese of Madison responded in prayer, writing, "Faith gives us the spiritual anchor to hang on to when tragedy and sorrow impact our lives. We turn to God, especially in such moments, for consolation and hope. May the Lord give comfort to all who are affected by the terrible tragedy in Minneapolis."
Now, this story has been developing all day. We want to go over the details we know right now. Of the 17 wounded, 14 were children. 4 patients that were in the hospital have been released. 3 children are still there. Everyone who was hurt is expected to survive.
Annunciation Church and School, committed to academics, service, and Catholic values, filled with the first days of school of beautiful children going to learn those values, share with their teachers and their classmates. And instead of that joy and that curiosity and that learning, they were met with evil and horror and death.
Now, police say the shooter posted a manifesto on YouTube that has since been taken down. The FBI says they're investigating the shooting as domestic terrorism and as a hate crime targeting Catholics. We know the 23-year-old's mother worked at the school and retired in 2021. If you are struggling, you can call or text anytime 988, anytime day or night. You can get 24/7 help from a trained counselor. Again, that number 988.